What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Brandon Coin YouTube channel. We're taking a look at another Xeon setup. So if you are familiar with these or not familiar with these are high core count Xeons from years ago, and they used to be super expensive, but now that businesses have phased them out, they're much more reasonable. And these Chinese manufacturers have made motherboards that fit into normal cases. For example, the setup today is an MATX motherboard. It's got a 12-core Xeon in it, and it does a little around 5,000 kilohash on Monero. Well, sorry, not Monero, but RandomX, because people don't mind Monero anymore. I mean, I guess people still do, but you know what I'm saying. So we're gonna get this fired up, take a look at it, see what kind of temperatures, and see how it does. So let's get it slammed together. Alright, so I have the setup up and running. This is the tower cooler that's included in the combo kit. So if you're over on my website, you can see that. And this is also the included RAM. You can buy this setup just CPU and motherboard, or CPU, motherboard, RAM, or CPU, motherboard, RAM, and tower cooler. Little RGB for the peoples. But anyway, I plugged it in, and I have my Hive drive that's already flashed on this USB. We're not running any graphics out. I just wanted to plug it in and see what we would get on the CPU mining. So if we come over here, we are doing, let me get a fresh refresh on this. This is directly out of the box. We have 11 accepted shares, 100% uptime. That cooler's keeping this thing absolutely ice cold at 46 degrees Celsius. I did not use the included thermal paste. This is like the included little generic thermal paste. I am using, what is it? I believe it's Noctua. So I don't know if that has anything to do with better temperatures, but I always recommend Noctua NT-H1. This is great thermal paste. It's non-conductive, super easy to use, and it's affordable. So always keep some of that around. But yeah, so temperatures are great. Our overall hash rate, 4.9 kilohash. I believe there's some things that you can do in the BIOS to pull a little bit more hash rate out of this CPU, but I'm gonna let it run and do, old school terminology, let it do a burn-in and make sure she's stable. But I have a bunch of these boards that are getting shipped out. I am ordering these in by the case, so I'm getting right at 22 in a case. And these have been selling really good because they're not only great for little budget setups, but they're decent for just an average computer too. So the fact that they have 12 cores, they don't boost up very high, but they still do play games well, and yeah, they're not too bad at mining. So at 4.9 kilohash, let's see what that's doing. 4.12, I had it at 4.38 earlier. Let's just say 4.9 on the dot, calculate that out On nice hash, you're getting 30 cents a day or 657 satoshis. So not too shabby, not too shabby at all. As for power draw, I know a lot of people were interested to see what the power draw for these systems were. So let me plug in my monitor and see what it says, because it does not say any consumption software wise. All right, so we are pulling right at 118.9 watts from the wall. I've let it run for a little while to get a burn in on it. We are doing the 4.92 kilohash. She seems to be steady at about 4.9 kilohash, and we are running this system in dual channel memory mode. So if I pulled one of those RAM sticks out, it drops down to about 4 kilohash or 4,000 hashes. Now that comes out to a power draw with our, we'll round that up to 119 watts times 24 hours divided by 1,000. That gives us 2.8 kilowatts per day times 0.12. This system is burning 34 cents a day, and it is only creating 30 cents a day worth of crypto. So the system as of right now loses 4 cents a day. Not optimal. Not optimal at all. But you know, it is what it is. Maybe it'll go up, maybe it'll go down, nobody knows. So anyway guys, thanks for taking a look at it. See y'all on the flip side. Adios.